Good day everyone, I am Mr. Mammoth and this is my second Starcraft 2 video. I'm making this video on a request of a friend of mine. In this video I will be describing what I'm doing and just explaining a little bit how Protoss works and how Starcraft 2 works. So yeah, let's get started. I will bring up the production tab. You can see it right here. I'm the red Protoss and I'm fighting against the blue Protoss, sorry, my bad. My enemy is here on the 11 o'clock. If you look at the minimap, it's like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be around 5 o'clock ish. Yeah, 5 o'clock sounds about right. And yeah, basically what I'm doing now is just pumping out probes. Probes can harvest stuff. They're basically your average RTS worker. They will create buildings for you. What I'm doing here is building a pylon. You can see the circle around this pylon. Once this pylon is finished, this circle will be an energy field. The Protoss need this energy field to or either warping units, but I'll come back on it later, or to power a building. Without a pylon, you cannot warp in or build a building or unit. As you can see here, within this circle, I'm just now warping in a gateway. If I didn't have this pylon, I just couldn't warp in this, so it's basically a requirement. Also, a pylon brings supply. You can see my supply here in the top right corner. And every pylon I create, that gives me 8 more supply. I also warped in assimilator. Assimilator makes you get a gas from these Vespine geysers. Basically, gas is more... how you say that? It's more important. Now, it's just as important as minerals. It's just harder to come by. So make sure you get an assimilator, at least one in a battle, to build up a good economy for that. So I'm building my second gateway. Gateways are basically barracks, you could say. So I'm just training soldiers and stuff. In this case, my first available unit is a zealot. Zealots are pretty expensive compared to the other races. Their first unit. However, these are very tough and they're very strong compared to those units of other races. I'm also building a cybernetics core. A cybernetics core allows me to upgrade my air units, and also yeah, I researched it instantly, I see. It also allows me to convert my gateways to warp gates. With these warp gates I can, like I told you guys earlier, in this power field I can warp in units. It does have a cooldown and it has no additional costs. So the units I have available, what I also forgot to mention is that the cybernetics core also allows me to build more different units. And yeah, you'll see that when this sentry comes out. In the top left here you'll see the production tab for me and for my opponent. I am the red one. Did I already mention that? I don't know. So yeah, I just built my second assimilator to gather my gas, because I like gas builds. Also, you see that I'm not producing right here. That's because I supply blocked myself. That means you get more units than that means you got the same amount of units or more than you can actually give supplies for. So yeah, I will just pause this video for a little moment and I will tell you something about these 3 units here. You can see this unit, it's a zealot, it's my first unit. You can upgrade it to with charge. As you can see here, if you can read it, I hope you can read it, because yeah, my recording sucks. But it basically is a charge, and every 10 seconds it will allow your zealots to charge to the opponent. Since zealots are very slow compared to the zergs, zerglings, or speedlings for that matter. Yeah, this is a very good upgrade to get. The same for Terran. Terran create marauders, and they have concussive shells. With those concussive shells, they basically slow you. Your zealot is already slowed, so yeah, that really fucks your zealot up, and they just guide you around. But I'm getting too far ahead of myself right now. So yeah, charge is really awesome. I will get it. I will remind you and tell you when it's up. Zealots, yes, they're very durable and they're very strong. However, they are slow and expensive. They're melee, by the way. I also have a stalker. This is, let me see, this is my third unit. Stalkers are very cool in my opinion. They're one of my favorites. One of my favorite Protoss units. Yeah, they're good vs armored. They are very how do you say that? They are very mobile, like I said in my first video. Yeah, they can learn to teleport, and that will be that also needs to be researched at the Twilight Council. My second unit, that's a sentry. It's basically a support unit. It doesn't have much health or energy. However, it can reduce all incoming attacks or all incoming ranged attacks for 2, and in the long run that's a lot of damage reduction, so that's awesome. It can also put up a force field. I will use that, so yeah, I'll call it out when it happens. Let's go on. Yes, there we go. As you can see here on the little minimap, you see that I have a lot of vision. I find vision very important in Starcraft 2. It's basically knowledge is power, and these towers give me power. Or knowledge, which in turn gives me power. I'm also going for an expansion, because this expansion is very well defended naturally. It's also called your natural expansion, and on this map it's just yeah, it really serves its name, you know, because here's my ramp, here's my main base, so here will be the most resistance if you attack me. And in order to come to my natural, you need to or destroy these blocks, which I will be monitoring if it happens. These blocks have 2000 health, and that's quite a lot considering the damage just one unit can pump out. Yeah. There's so much happening, I don't know how to continue this. Wow. Oh yeah. My gateways are right now converting to warp gates, and those warp gates allow me to warp in units. I already told you that, but now it's actually happening. Also, because I am at these Selnaga watchtowers that provide me vision, I see that they're launching an attack. While I'm on this cliff, they cannot see me. However, I can see them and I can hit them. I kinda lost attention right here, so yeah, this stalker is done for. Poor stalker. The main thing about Protoss is that it's very versatile. These warp gates are very important. I suggest you always get a few gateways, get them to warp gates with your cybernetics core. Just because when you're in need of a few extra units and you have the minerals for it, you can just warp them in, which I will be demonstrating right now, I think. Yeah, you see his force is bigger than my force, and there's no way I'm going to be able to fend this off. So I am warping in here these 3 units to try and repel these invaders. Wow. That's a wow quote. I suck. Anyway, so yeah, my 3 zealots here are just hammering on their zealots, and it's not enough, as you can see here, right here. So yeah, I warp in another couple of zealots, 3 right here. I think these 3 are my hero savior zealots. Yeah, there they go. Bad stalker, bad. Go home. So yeah, also you can see here that I've placed a probe there and a probe here just for the vision, because if I am standing on the zealot watchtowers, I can see a lot but not everything, so this just completes my vision of the map, so I never get backstabbed, so I never have any surprises. Also, my injured zealots I put on the watchtowers, just to provide that extra little vision and they don't die instantly. And basically zealots aren't worth for crap in the later games, so they're not that important. They're easy to make, as you can see right here, and they hardly cost anything. I do have a lot of Vespine, I see now, but that will be okay because I will be going Vespine heavy in the near future. Because my Vespine is so high, I'm mainly concentrating on minerals and my natural. Also, what you can see here is that I'm warping in a forge. A forge allows you to get upgrades, upgrades to the damage and the defense of your units. Also, what I forgot to mention is that Protoss is the only race. Oh, let me pause it for a moment. Protoss is the only race that has like 2 health bars. They're both very low. One is your actual health, it's the green bar, and you have the blue bar, which is shield. Yes, shield. And this shield does regenerate, however your health bar does not. And here's a perfect example on these injured zealots. They're actually injured, however their shields have regened a little bit, so that's a good thing about Protoss. So basically, if you have come into a battle and your units are injured, they just, I don't know, spank the monkey and yeah, they regrow their shields. Oh wow. Oh dang, that sounds bad. Well, yeah, they just need to be inactive and they regen their shields. So that's awesome. Even in a battle, you just pull one injured unit back and he will regen his shield while he's not being attacked. And yeah, when he's regened a bit, he can go back into the battle, and that's awesome. Let's see, what am I doing now? I'm actually I selected 3 upgrades. Yeah, it's the weapon upgrades, which allows my ground units to just hit harder. It's just basically a +2 or +1 attack, not exactly sure. And the armor, well, armor, yeah, armor's armor. And shields, yeah, it increases the amount of shields